So we have already discussed about how can we write a single line comment and multi-line comment in C++. Now let me continue with variable. How can we declare variable? So suppose I want to write something, or I want to find some addition. Like for example, I want to add two numbers, arithmetic operation I want to perform. Okay, so let me write the next statement like cout, and okay, make sure that whatever we are going to write with cout, that should be in double quotation mark. Now we'll write this program performs addition of two numbers. Okay, right? This program performs addition of two numbers. Now I want to find addition, so I'll write variable and it's a data type. For example, here I have written int a equals to 10. So a is name of my variable and 10 is value which I have assigned. Okay, and int is data type. Okay, let me write here int is data type. Okay, a is a variable name and 10 is value. Okay, so this is about how I have declared my variable. Now next variable I want to create, I have created int b equals to 20. Okay, now we want to perform addition, so we'll write int c equals to a plus b. We have declared once, and then we want to find sum of a and b within my c variable. So I have written the sum of a and b is c. So this is how we can declare variable. Now look at here, we want to store integer value, and that's why we have declared our variable as int. But instead, if you want to store some value which is with floating point, then the data type will be different. For example, I want to declare like a float, because I want to store the value with a decimal point, then I have declared a float type of data type. My variables are, for example, x, y, and answer. So I have declared at a time 3 variables. Now I want to assign value. So x value equals to 10.5, y value equals to 20.5, and then I want to find the answer and we want to print the answer. So this is how we can declare variable, initialize variable, and use it. Now we have already discussed, or you may go through the theory sections where how can you declare what are the naming convention rules that you should follow for the variable name. For example, variable name should start with letter, digits are allowed in the name of variable, but a variable name cannot start with digit, and so on. Please go through the declarations of variable and what are the rules for the variable. Here look at this code where we have find addition. Instead of addition, if you want to find subtraction, just use minus sign here. Okay, for multiplication you can write like this, and division is operation like this. Okay, so let me write one code once again in next video where we will perform different arithmetic operations. Okay, and if we want to run this code, we can and we'll get the output. Okay, so this is how we can write our code. Now here we have got like 31 instead of decimal. So if I'll write only 20, okay, and we'll run this code, then you will find the output as 31. Now make sure in cout while we are trying to print whatever the like values we want to print as it is, that is in double inverted quote, and the variable which values we want to print, that is without quotation mark. Okay, so that is not inside the quotation mark. So we have written here outside of the quotation mark. Okay, so in a cout, you can print the statement. Okay, and variables should be outside of the quotation mark. If it is inside the quotation mark, then the value you will get is, look at here, like here we are finding sum of a and b. Now if I don't want to write y, we should write this. Instead, if I write like this, like the sum of a and b is c, that's all. Okay, and let me run the code. Then it is giving me the output like it's error unused variable c. Okay, because I haven't used the variable c, as I am printing it inside, it is not considered as a variable. So I am printing it outside of the quotation mark and just writing c. Okay, and let me run this code. So I guess you are clear how can we print variable. Thank you.